All right, strap in, everyone, because today we're going deep into the Triwizard Tournament.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, we're talking about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. You guys have sent in some really great excerpts. And we're going to be talking about behind-the-scenes stuff, dragons, and all the mystery going on at Hogwarts.
Goblet of Fire, I think, is such a turning point in this series.
Oh, total.
We're kind of leaving the whimsy and the charm of the first few books behind
Yeah.
and entering a world where the stakes are higher and everything feels a bit darker.
Yeah, it's getting serious.
Things are getting real.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, there's a troll in the dungeon. Now Voldemort's back, baby.
Exactly. And the way Rowling uses the Triwizard Tournament to, show that is just brilliant,
Yeah.
It's not just, these magical challenges.
It's more than just games.
It's like a reflection of this bigger war that's going on.
Yeah, the war against Voldemort.
That's simmering beneath the surface.
Totally.
The whole time.
Okay, so let's start with that scene, that very first scene in the Riddle House.
Oh, yes.
So we're introduced to this murder mystery.
Yeah.
You might think it's not really related, but it is, and it's foreshadowing some really, really dark stuff.
Yeah, and it really plants those seeds of doubt and unease, right?
Yeah.
We think the riddles, they were kind of disliked.
Right.
So nobody's really that sad that they're gone, but the way Rowling connects it to Voldemort later on,
So clever.
it's brilliant. It's masterful.
And let's not forget about that conversation.
Oh my gosh.
Between Voldemort and Wormtail. It's creepy, right?
It's so creepy.
You're just talking about murder so casually.
I know.
And it's such a contrast to what we've been reading.
Yeah, it's like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
It's a whole new tone for the series.
Yeah, and I love how early on Harry's scar starts hurting.
Yes, even before we see Voldemort. Right?
Yeah, it's like this warning.
Like a siren going off.
But he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's isolated.
Totally.
He's like, what do I do with this information?
Okay, so then we get a little detour, a little fun detour to the Quidditch World Cup.
Yes.
A little bit of fun before things get really dark.
So much color, spectacle,
Yeah.
international rivalries.
It's like a nice distraction,
I don't know if I'd call it a distraction.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more like she's setting us up
Okay.
for something even bigger,
Okay, yeah.
like all that joy
Yeah.
and excitement.
Yeah.
And then bam, the dark mark appears.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, we see the Death Eaters in action for the first time.
I know. And at an international event.
Right. That's a good point.
It's not just Hogwarts.
Mhm.
This is global.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. Voldemort's a global threat now.
Yeah, and then poor Winky, she's just there,
Oh, Winky?
the house elf,
I know.
and Crouch Senior disappears. It just gets weirder and weirder.
It's so sad because she's blamed for it.
Right.
And it shows how house elves are treated.
Totally.
They're not treated fairly.
Yeah. No, it's messed up.
It's really sad.
Okay, then we're back to Hogwarts, another year,
Back to school.
and everyone's talking about the Triwizard Tournament.
The excitement is palpable.
Yeah, Dumbledore's announcing the rules, talking about the Goblet of Fire.
But the Goblet of Fire,
Yeah.
it's powerful and it can be manipulated.
Oh, that's interesting.
So how did Harry's name get in there?
Yeah, he's underage.
I know.
It's a big mystery.
A big mystery.
And then we get the Beauxbatons and Durmstrang students.
Fleur Delacour, Victor Crumb.
Oh, yeah.
What a scene.
It's like Hogwarts is now international.
It's a whole new world.
I know.
It's not just like a little British school anymore.
Totally.
We got different countries, different traditions,
Yeah, it's awesome.
all coming together.
Okay, so picture this. The Great Hall. Everyone's there. The goblet's glowing.
The tension.
It's so thick.
You could cut it with a knife.
Yeah, you could cut it with a wand.
Yeah.
So the goblet erupts. Cedric Diggory.
Fleur Delacour.
And then Harry.
What?
I know, right?
I-
It changes everything.
Dumbledore's shocked. Ron's suspicious. Hermione's like, what's going on?
Yeah, she's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Harry's world is upside down.
And not just his world, the whole tournament.
Oh, yeah.
It's chaos.
I know, it's so good.
Who put his name in there?
I know.
And why?
It's crazy, right?
It's amazing.
But, part of me is thinking, did Harry do it?
Right.
Maybe he wanted this.
But he denies it.
He does.
And he seems genuine.
Yeah, I think he is.
So it's like, what is going on?
It's so good.
It's the best mystery.
And then there's the letter from Sirius,
Oh, yeah.
warning Harry about danger, telling him to be careful.
Parker off.
Yeah. Something's not right.
And something's definitely not right.
Yeah.
And he can't really rely on anyone else, you know? Yeah, it's scary, right?
Yeah, he has to figure this out on his own.
Yeah, and he's just a kid.
I know, poor Harry.
I know, it's wild.
It's crazy.
Okay, so we've got all this mystery and danger swirling around.
I know. What's going to happen next?
Okay, so we've got the champions, and we know there's something fishy going on. What happens next?
Well, they get to meet the dragons for the first task.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the dragons.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense scene, you know? Like, these dragons are massive.
They're huge.
And they're breathing fire, and you really get the sense that
this is serious business.
This is life or death now.
Yeah, it's not just a game anymore.
No, and Rowling's descriptions of them are amazing.
Oh, they're so vivid.
Like the Swedish short snout, the common Welsh green, the Chinese fireball.
And the Hungarian horntail, right. That's the one Harry has to face.
Right, and they're all kind of symbolic, too. Like the horntail, with all that fire. It's like it represents Voldemort's power.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And the Chinese fireball, it's all tricky.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's about the stuff Harry has to deal with later, with all the deception.
Ooh, that's a good point. So Harry's freaking out. I mean, he's got to face this dragon.
Yeah, and he's feeling pretty alone.
Yeah.
But then he gets a message from Sirius.
Oh, right, using the fireplace like a magical phone call.
Exactly, and Sirius gives him some good advice.
Yeah.
And warns him about Karkaroff.
The Durmstrang headmaster.
Yeah, the creepy guy.
Yeah. Okay, so the day of the first task arrives.
It's here.
And each champion has to face their dragon.
Yeah.
We see all these different strategies.
Oh, yeah. Cedric uses transfiguration. Turns a rock into a dog.
Oh, yeah, to distract the dragon.
Exactly.
And Fleur tries to, like, charm her dragon.
Yeah, but it doesn't go so well.
Yeah, her dress gets singed.
Singed skirts.
Yeah, not a good look.
But, you know, it's interesting to see how they all approach it. It's like Cedric's very practical. Fleur's confident.
Yeah.
And Crumb, he's just, like, raw power.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't even try to fly.
I know, right?
He just used that curse.
The conjunctivitis curse.
Yeah, blinded the dragon. It's effective, but
yeah, it's brutal.
It's kind of messed up.
It is, and it makes you think, like, how far is too far?
Yeah, even in a competition.
Yeah, like, is winning the only thing that matters?
Right. And Harry, he flies.
Of course he does.
Yeah, classic Harry. He uses his skills. He gets the golden egg.
He's such a Gryffindor.
He is, and he even gets cheers from the Slytherins.
I know, that's saying something.
I know, right? But then, the egg.
The egg.
It doesn't have a treasure map or anything. It just screeches.
That's so Rowling, right?
I know.
Another mystery.
Like another clue.
It's a clue.
But, like, what does it mean?
Right, and Harry's running around trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And the best advice he gets is from Cedric.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, he's like, take a bath.
Take a bath.
I know, it's weird advice, but it's actually pretty smart.
Okay.
Like, he's telling Harry to think about it differently, to experience the clue, not just, like, look at it.
Okay, so maybe the bath is important.
Yeah, and it also kind of hints at the next task with the water.
Oh, okay, so the second task is water-related.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Right.
But in the meantime, we've got Hermione doing her thing.
Yeah, she's all about the house elves.
She's amazing.
She is, and Ron is, well, Ron's being Ron.
Awkward, trying to figure out girls.
Yeah, and the Yule Ball.
The Yule Ball.
Oh, it's such a great scene.
It's so much drama.
Yeah, Ron's robes, Hermione and Crumb.
Oh, and Harry trying to ask Cho Chang?
It's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
But amidst all that chaos, Harry figures out the egg.
He does, thanks to that bath.
So Cedric was right?
Cedric was right.
Okay, so what's the clue?
It's a song.
A song?
Yeah, a merpeople song.
Merpeople.
Yeah, and it tells Harry that he has to go underwater.
To the Black Lake.
To the Black Lake and retrieve something precious.
Oh, this is getting good.
It is. It's about to get really exciting.
Okay, so it's the day of the second task.
Here we go.
Everyone's at the Black Lake, and Harry's freaking out.
I mean, how do you breathe underwater?
Yeah, nobody told him that part.
Poor Harry.
And then Dobby shows up.
Dobby.
I know.
The best house elf.
He gives Harry gillyweed.
Magical seaweed.
Yeah, lets him breathe underwater, gives him, like, webbed hands and feet.
He's ready to go.
Dobby saves the day.
He does. He really does.
Okay, so they all go underwater. It's like this whole other world.
It's amazing. And there are grindylows, merpeople.
Creepy stuff.
Yeah, it's a bit scary.
So Fleur has some trouble.
Yeah, she has to withdraw.
And Cedric, He gets Cho Chang.
He does. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. And Crumb.
Crumb turns into a shark.
A shark.
Well, partially.
Oh,
But still a shark.
that's intense.
He gets Hermione.
Yeah, but Harry.
Which a hero.
Yeah, he doesn't just rescue Ron.
He saves everyone.
He does. He's got a good heart.
He does. He's too good.
But he gets penalized for taking too long.
I know. It's not fair.
And Cedric wins.
Well, he's the first one back.
Yeah, but Harry's the real winner in my book.
I agree. He did the right thing.
Okay, so before we get to the third task,
Okay.
we gotta talk about Rita Skeeter.
Ugh. Rita Skeeter.
Is he the worst?
The absolute worst.
She's writing all this stuff about Harry.
I know. Saying he's dangerous and disturbed.
It's all lies.
It's all for attention.
Yeah, she's just trying to sell papers.
She's a terrible journalist.
Okay, but there's more, right?
There's always more.
Harry's scar is hurting more and more.
And he has that dream.
Ah, the dream.
That creepy dream.
It's Voldemort, Wormtail, and a graveyard.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, and it's a warning, right?
It's definitely a warning.
And then there's Barty Crouch here.
Oh, yeah, he's acting totally straight.
He's like losing it.
Yeah, he wants to talk to Dumbledore, but he's scared.
Yeah, and he keeps saying he did something stupid.
Something's definitely going on.
Yeah, we've got a lot of loose ends here.
A lot of loose
The
ends.
screaming egg, a scary dream, a missing ministry official.
I know what's going to happen next.
Okay, so we've got all this weird stuff happening, and Harry, he decides he's got to tell Dumbledore about the dream.
Yeah, it's a good thing he did.
But it's not just a casual chat, you know?
No. It's like a meeting of the bigwigs.
Yeah, Dumbledore, Snape, Karkaroff,
Moody.
and it's intense.
It's so tense you can feel the distrust in the air.
Yeah, Snape's still mad at Sirius.
And Karkaroff.
Oh, yeah.
He's scared, you know.
Yeah, he's like, he's sweating.
He's desperate. Moody, well, Moody's just moody.
Yeah, he's watching everything, you know.
And then Karkaroff, he just starts naming names.
I know, he's trying to save himself.
Yeah, like, I was a Death Eater, but so is he.
Yeah, he throws Rookwood under the bus.
And even Snape.
But Dumbledore defends Snape. Yeah, he's like, Snape's with us.
But you can tell Karkaroff's just, like, grasping at straws.
Yeah, he'll say anything to get out of trouble.
It's kind of sad.
Okay, but are you ready for this?
What?
Dumbledore drops a bomb.
What is it?
He reveals that Barty Crouch Jr., the guy everyone thought was dead,
Oh my god.
he's alive! And he's been disguised as Mad-Eye Moody.
What?
I know.
Using Polyjuice Potion. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's mind-blowing.
It's like everything we thought we knew about Moody
Yeah.
was a lie.
It's all, like, twisted now.
And no, it's so good.
Like, who can you trust?
I know, right?
It makes you question everything.
It's brilliant.
Just brilliant storytelling.
So Dumbledore, he explains everything.
Yeah.
How Crouch Jr. escaped from Azkaban.
With Winky's help.
Yeah, the poor house elf.
And he put Harry's name in the goblet.
Yeah, and made sure Harry would get to Voldemort.
It's terrifying. Like, he planned it all out.
I know,
Yeah.
it's scary how clever he was.
And he was right there the whole time.
I know.
Pretending to be moody.
And then we see Crouch Jr. like confessing.
It's haunting.
Yeah, he's like reliving it all.
Yeah, like he's possessed.
It's messed up.
It's really sad, you know?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's a product of his upbringing.
Okay, so the third task, the maze.
The final challenge.
Harry and Cedric, they enter together.
They're both so brave.
Yeah, but you can tell something's not right.
Yeah, there's this sense of dread, like something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, the maze itself is like a metaphor.
Yeah, for the challenges Harry has to face.
Yeah, and they're all these scary creatures.
Last-ended Scroots.
Yeah, those things are weird.
A giant spider.
A boggart.
It's like all of Harry's fears come to life.
Yeah, it's intense.
And they run into Crumb.
Oh, yeah, he's been attacked.
By Barty Crouch
Oh,
Jr.
well, we think it's him.
It's actually Crouch Jr.
Oh, right, he's controlling his dad?
Yeah, it's messed up.
It's like nobody's safe.
No, not even the champion.
But Harry and Cedric, they help Crumb.
Yeah, they send up those red sparks.
They're good guys.
They are, even in the middle of this crazy competition.
Yeah, they don't just leave him there.
They do the right thing.
Okay, so they reach the center of the maze, the cups there,
The Triwizard Cup.
and they grab it together.
They decide to share the victory.
It's a good moment, right?
It's a great moment.
Like, they're friends, they're in it together.
Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't last.
Yeah, because as soon as they touch the cup,
It's a poor key
they're gone.
to a graveyard.
Yeah, it's creepy, right?
It's so creepy, and you just know something bad's going to happen.
And then there he is.
Voldemort?
Yeah, he's back.
Not a ghost anymore.
No, he's got a body.
He's powerful.
Yeah, and he's angry.
And Wormtail's there.
Yeah, and all those masked figures.
The Death Eaters?
It's scary, right?
It's terrifying. Like, Harry's whole world is about to change.
And then Cedric, he's dead.
Voldemort kills him.
It's awful.
It's heartbreaking.
And they use Harry's blood.
To bring Voldemort back to full power.
Yeah, it's a messed up ritual.
It's dark magic.
And Voldemort, he duels Harry.
But their wands connect.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's the priori incantatem effect.
And these, like, ghosts come out of Voldemort's wand.
Harry's parents, Cedric.
Yeah, it's like all the people Voldemort's killed.
It gives Harry a chance to escape.
Yeah, he gets away.
But he's changed, you know?
Yeah, he's seen too much.
He's not a kid anymore.
So he's back at Hogwarts. Dumbledore's like, guys, Voldemort's back.
But Fudge,
Oh, Fudge!
she doesn't believe it.
He's in denial.
He's like, Lala, I can't hear you.
It's frustrating.
It is, and it's going to make things worse.
Yeah, because Voldemort's out there.
And he's not going to stop.
Goblet of Fire, man, it's heavy stuff.
It is. It's a turning point in this series.
Yeah, it's not just fun and games anymore.
It's about loss, betrayal, the fight against evil.
Yeah, but it's also about courage, friendship.
Yeah, those themes are still there.
So what can we learn from this?
Well, even in the darkest times, there's still hope.
Yeah, and we have to fight for what's right.
Stand up to injustice.
Exact.
Don't be like Fudge.
No, don't be like Fudge.
Speak truth to power.
Okay, here's a question for you guys.
Okay.
What if Harry had told someone about the dream sooner?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Would things be different?
Would Cedric still be alive?
It's something to think about.
It makes you wonder about the choices we make.
Yeah, and how they can change everything.
It's a powerful message.
So that's our deep dive into Goblet of Fire.
What a journey.
Yeah, it's been intense.
But there's so much more to explore.
Yeah, the story's just getting started.
Keep reading, guys, and keep those owls coming.
We love hearing your thoughts, your theories, your questions.
We'll see you next time.
For another deep dive.
Into the magical world of Harry Potter.
Until then, keep the magic alive.